Good afternoon. Good evening. Depends on where you're watching my movie. I'm still standing on the classical of our basic study. We're talking about the ethos of morality, where they said a particular behavior is good or bad, and I still stand to maintain the status quo that there is no harm in maintaining a normal behavior. See, the best thing an individual should do in life is to prioritize what is normal and at the same time define normalcy from abnormal. It's just like a paradigm. It's just like a paradigm. Let me call it a continuum where we have normal, we have abnormal. At the same time, at the middle, we have the moderate. So the extremity of behavior is always an anomaly, either subnormal or the abnormal level of behavior. So in the course of behavioral, you know, modification or behavioral manifestation, in order for you to fit into a normal society upon which everybody, are conforming to normalcy, at least you should know that you should do what everybody is doing. Sometimes you should also stand out and in a way speak out and criticize evil. I know that 80% of the people in the society do not like those that speak good. They always see them as if they are an agent of evil, and they see them as if they don't like what others are doing. In fact, once you stand out from that particular hate mentality and you become an outlier, they're going to see you as someone that is evil, and nobody among them will accept that the behavior that you're trying to manifest is the best. However, because we have been conformed, I don't know if it is a genetic related, as in due to how the environment and the norms and society have tried to, shape us, that we should always be seeing wrong to be wrong, to be good, and in fact, I call it a misrepresentation of ideology. And as a clinical psychologist, and as a psychologist, and even as a mental health nurse, I see it as abnormality. Based on my previous video, I say it is a personality disorder where an individual will refuse to stand out and say the truth. And most of the things you see today are things that are being said based on the, let me say, the survival of the fittest ideology. The person that is heading at that particular point to just make law based on how the law suit him and suit those that is around him, in order to make it as if it is normal. But in reality, it's not normal. At least we know what is normal. We can all differentiate normal from abnormal. In fact, the normal and abnormal aspect of you is in you. Yes, before you manifest whatever action, you should have some subjective feelings, and there's some aura of statement within you if you should carry out this particular action or not. I don't know if you used to, you know, he- hear the particular voice from your, but from the inner aspect of you, and it's just like an introspection, and sometimes some people call it intuition. It can be like an instinct. In fact, just like a telepathy, an inner voice that's talking to you, do this and do not do this, and within that, you are the one that will come out openly and make the choice. And according to Sigmund Freud, make it open and call the first one the id and the other one the super ego, and you are the ego, and the ego is the self. So whatever decision you make affect the super ego or the ego. However, when you're going to the structure of the mind, it can also determine the ethos of life. So the individual himself does not have problem, but we are being shaped by the world, the environment we find ourselves. Will you allow the environment to change your ideology? If you must be good, you have to speak out and say it out. At least if you must be crucified for saying good. Let just go off and let your truth stand. But even though it is the case, the essence of your words must come to actualization. So I urge every one of you to always stand out and be of the right side of the world. Because once you fail to say the truth, you are going to face the hair after that. One thing, the fear of every man is life after that, and there is that which, if you do well, you are going to see with the infinite intelligence, the God, and at least you can be with the Lord. And but if you do evil, hellfire is nice, and there is no how you can do it. You can't hide from it. So I urge you to be aware, speak truth. Speak truth. And if you see where they're trying to talk against another person, or want to eliminate somebody or kill somebody, just say you first of all criticize and try to counter it. Then the next thing you should do, if they refuse, you try to exonerate yourself. But be careful so that they will not kill you, so that they will not use you as someone that is going to expose their hidden agenda. Just use enemies. You can take excuse that your mom is calling, or you're having a running stomach. Just use all pattern to escape that evil. Just be sincere. You're going to have your blessing. If not on earth, at least in heaven. And my criticize the powers that be. See, let me tell you, criticism is good. There is whip up, but there is no free speech. Even though they say there is freedom of speech, there is limitation for it. When you're speaking, be very skeptical in your speech, and also understand that you're being governed by law. And no big man, no rich man, no government that like criticism, that though they understand, they work towards it, but they would like you to come to them and